Welcome back, disc golf fans. My name is Chris Sherman. Along beside me, we have Derek Scull, and we are Gatekeeper Media, bringing you the final 9 of the 2018 Colorado State Championships. Big shout out to Throw Colorado and Eddie Waters for putting on this amazing tournament, and thank you Millennium Discs for making all this possible. So we kind of saw a comeback here, would you say?
I mean, it's like what we were saying, narrowing the gap. We got a tie for second place here, and they are right on the heels of Andrew.
Yeah, not quite there yet. Big shout out to Drone Nerds for making this possible and allowing us to use this drone here. As we move in the hole 10.
Yeah, it's a 420 foot. Last time we did see some OB long on here, so let's see what we got here.
Yeah, so that path right there is OB, as well as the sand dune, as well as the actual putting green for the ball golf course. And there's a lot of OB. This is a finesse type of shot. There's a lot of room to the left of the basket, though, so as long as you throw something comfortable over there, you should be okay.
And for those who are not familiar with playing on a ball golf course,
that goes OB.
So OB is usually always putting green and sand trap.
Usually, I would say so, yeah.
All right, so Jamie here with his standard. Let's see if he's going to spike this one. And he does. A little bit.
That's pretty standard hyzer shot. He just wants that to sit.
All right.
It does. And it's a nice uphill type of putt, so you're not like death putting down into some OB. You can kind of float it up in there and not have to worry too much about going OB.
Well, behind.
But I'm saying, like, putting uphill, you're not... As long as you're hitting the basket normally in that case, and if you airball it, yeah, but...
Oh, boy. And that's safe. All right.
That is safe.
So it's usually at second cut and past is the safe mark.
So we actually missed Mitch's tee shot. So he laid up right away from the back 9, or from the front 9. And then he just laid that one up really quick, so... He's actually going to be putting for his par. So we do apologize about that as Andrew lays his up.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, no. Oh.
Does it roll back out? Nope. So you're going to get 1 meter from where it went into that sand trap.
Oh.
Chain right for him, but he's going to have a general tap in from there.
Mitch here is floppy out of the hands,
but
he sinks it. So, I mean, that's smart. He played it safe. Layup, putt it. He probably wanted a little bit of a closer putt.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
so that is, you need to make that when you go OB.
Yeah, that's tough. He's going to be looking at a 6. So Jamie's able to kind of save his par here. Andrew's going to be able to save his par. So a lot of pars on the card, and the unfortunate triple bogey.
That was the way he threw that in was just like, ah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's the sign of a man giving up.
Yeah, he's kind of falling off here, Alex, but we still have a pretty tight match here up at the top. We have Andrew, Jamie, and Mitch. 1 stroke between them. Moving to hole 11, par 3, 542 feet downhill.
This is a good-looking hole as well.
Yeah, this is a great hill, or a great shot. Not a great hill. So, once again, the green, sand is OB. Now, there is a hazard to all that stuff to the left there if you really get in there.
Does that play as hazard here?
I believe so, yes. On this hole and hole 18, the rough over there is hazard.
I lost that in the air, but we were able to get it back here.
I lost it, too.
We got that little hump there, so we don't really know where Mitch's discs are, but no, he's right on the edge. He should be able to have a pretty solid approach from there.
Yeah, he'll be all right. This hole was really hard to film for some reason for me. I don't know if it's because I was looking up.
It's the background.
Yeah, the backdrop.
Just wide open. You don't have anything to really have that contrast.
Yeah,
and the sun was starting to come out. We had some... Oh, that's a tough break.
Yeah, that's out of bounds.
Skip into OB.
He should be able to shoot from where he went out of bounds, though, so he's going to be able to cut a lot of that distance off.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot better to be shooting for a birdie.
Yeah.
But
knowing that you're...
Play for par.
Yeah, play for par. But seeing Andrew shoot that far, and because I don't see Andrew running that, he probably feels good with himself that he can at least run it, and he's only going to lose a stroke maybe. Alex.
That's a nice little flex.
Just once again, it's just really the distance. Once again, we've said that before with him, is it's just not getting the same distance as the rest of these guys out here.
Now I will give him the benefit of the doubt in that this is round 4 of a long weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that's going to be a safe layup for Mitch.
Interesting. I wonder.
I don't know if he actually meant to.
No, I'm interested as to where Jamie's OB lie came in. I always thought out of bounds was from the first point that you went OB.
Should be, yeah.
But regardless, he's going to take the bogey.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you've made it this far. We really appreciate it. But ringing that bell is going to make sure you get those notifications. We got a lot of content coming. We're really enjoying filming it, and we're glad you're enjoying watching it.
We have tournaments for days backed up here at Gatekeeper Media, so stay tuned. Up next, we're going to have Pennsylvania State's, another state tournament.
Yeah, and got an A-tier down the pipeline, too. We won't tell you exactly what that is yet, but you got some names on those cards that you might want to see.
Yeah.
So make sure to subscribe because you do not want to miss that.
It's going to be exciting. It's hole 11 here. A couple pars and a bogey from Jamie, so no one's really taken off here on this back 9 so far. These par 3s are being a little tough for him. So moving to hole 12, we talked about this on the front 9 playing as hole 4, very similar.
Yeah, it's tough. This is another one that's tough to film, but man, is it pretty to look at.
Yeah, especially with that drone aerial shot there. So here, I mean, you just kind of want to throw a standard hyzer shot. There's kind of a little gap there that Mitch is kind of hitting, and that's textbook.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to get away from him, but but you could tell that that's just the style of play that Mitch has. Is that you saw that shotgun start for this drive?
Yeah.
When he's in the game, he's in the game.
Yeah, and there's a lot on the line here. As Andrew's taking this nice hyzer shot, and he missed that by like a foot. That would have been something.
I'd say that's would be worthy of a rewind.
Oh, that would be worthy of an entire replay from both angles. Maybe a little bit of picture-in-picture. Yeah. Let us know what you think about pictures-in-pictures, everyone. I want to implement that into our footage. We're looking for ways to be different here.
On purpose.
Yeah. So we have Jamie here off the box. Let's see what he's going to do. That red disc.
I already can't see it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Big hyzer shot. And
there it is.
That's not too bad.
It's a little short, but I think, if I remember correctly, there's going to be an opening for him over there.
Yeah, he should be able to run something. So Alex semi-runs that.
That was pretty risky, actually. He flipped that over to its side. That had high probability of rolling down that hill.
That's the smart play. Just
yeah,
simple layup.
Not quite the.
Yeah, but he'll be able to sneak through for something, I think.
No, I don't think he didn't have enough room to have a full range of motion.
So Mitch here is the only one to get the birdie. Alex is going to have to settle for the par, as well as Jamie and Andrew. So Mitch is going to gain a stroke on the entire card. You know what that means? We have a tie game here. Andrew and Mitch both sitting at 20 under. Andrew is 1 under for the entire round. Mitch sitting at 6 under. So let's see if Andrew can pick this up and see what he can do at home stretch here. Hole 13 is a par 4, 642 feet. Throw whatever you want down there. You're going to land kind of where the drone is now. And you have a pretty touchy approach shot here with that dry stream there being OB, as well as that cart path. Tight green.
Oh, very small. All right. So he's going to be relying on that fading back for him and puts himself in the middle there, but not quite the distance.
Yeah, it was pretty light compared to what we've seen him throw previously. But I have faith that he'll be able to get down there no problem.
Yeah, he definitely has room for an up and down for sure.
Yeah. So Andrew's here, getting more of that distance you were talking about. Let's see if we can find that manhole cover.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that really threw me off. think it's for the irrigation, like sprinkler system.
Yeah.
'Cause it's dry out there.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that I'm very impressed with this course is that like how lush the fairways are for how dry Colorado is.
Seriously. Because it's not like this up on the other courses.
No.
So Alex is going to get down there. Like I said, these tee shots, you just want to throw whatever you're comfortable with down there. Not a lot of room.
Jamie's keeping it low, and he really kind of getting straight as an arrow shot.
He's going to land right there by Andrew's shot.
He was trying to make some minis up there.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So Alex is going to try to go for this forehand here, which is pretty risky, knowing that OB is waiting for him on the other side. But
I'll say that was the safe play.
yeah, it was a great shot. He's going to have a tap-in birdie there. So we have Mitch. He's going to take a different route with the hyzer shot.
He was flirting with the BNOB.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how he gauges the power in his shots when he does the same run up on every shot except his putts.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. I'd like to pick his brain on like, how he gauges and like really make sure that he is giving it the power it needs.
Andrew left a little bit there. He's going to have a pretty long run for his birdie save with kind of a death putt behind him. So we'll probably see him just lay up. We have Jamie here for his second shot. Let's see what he does on his approach. Being the lefty, and he left a lot of room too. It's almost like they're afraid of the OB.
They should be.
I would be.
Oh.
So he just drops that down.
Yeah. Now, it was like kind of like a headwind pushing towards their right. That just looked like he was trying to keep it down so it didn't go sailing on him, and it got away from him.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at that point.
Where
Ooh.
Andrew doesn't seem to have any problem with that.
He snuck that in there, and you can tell he's pumped. He's stoked. I mean, knowing that you're now tied with someone on your card after giving up a 5-stroke lead, let's see if he turns it around here at this home stretch, like I said. Mitch is going to keep pace with him, though. He's going to knock in his birdie. He's 7 under now for the round. Putting together an impressive round here.
While we're finishing out these putts, folks, if you wouldn't mind heading on over to our Patreon, see what kind of rewards we have for supporting us. We do appreciate it thus far.
Yeah, every dollar counts. Every person counts. So we appreciate everything. As once again, now missing another star frame.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best.
Alrighty, and welcome back. Big old shout out to Millennium Golf Discs. They've been really by our side all this season, so keep an eye out. Try out their plastic. It rocks.
Yeah. When I switched to their plastic, I took 5 strokes off my game.
I know I did. Yeah.
So we move into hole 14 here. This is a par 4, 688 feet. There is OB to the right on that cart path, so Mitch thought
Flirting it a little bit,
I thought
yeah.
he was going to flirt with that right from the start, but you kind of have to throw a pretty bad shot to get over there and actually go OB. But you just kind of want to get down. You have some guardian trees on your approach shot, and I mean, once again, with these big holes, throw whatever you're comfortable with. That's a good-looking shot with that mountain in the back.
Yeah, I just wish we didn't have as much cloud.
Good-looking shot there from Andrew. Just get it out there. As you can see.
Yeah, that'll be an up and down for sure.
Yeah, and you can take whatever route you want on the way up.
Yeah, pretty open.
Like, So we're going to see Alex here. I think we've seen him throw forehand off the tee every single shot so far. So it's very comfortable with his forehand.
Is that going to come back?
That,
I mean, he's off to the side, but
yeah, I mean,
it's in play.
I think you can get up and down from down there, but it's really far to the left.
It's hard to tell there.
It's very hard to tell, but we catch it. It's coming down.
That was close too.
Yeah. Just flirting with the OB. So Mitch just kind of turned his over, so he still has a lot of distance to make up.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going for it.
Yeah.
He just kind of hunkered down and put some muscle into it.
Yeah, you got to play aggressive here at this point. I mean, there's only a couple holes left. You're tied for the tournament.
Yeah, Alex, he found himself pretty far away from the rest of the herd, so that's why I'm as far back as I am from him.
That's all right. We're going to see him kind of drop this right in. Lands right by that tree, so let's see if he has any objects in front of him. Because you know those twigs and those branches, they always find a way in front of your putts. So we have Jamie here. So he's going to take that hyzer route, try to get around the tree. He kind of just dies out, and he kind of lands right over there with Alex. So Andrew, CTP here, took the most distance off his drive. He has a pretty short approach, and he kind of botched that right into the tree.
Yeah, taking that higher route is interesting.
He's going to have to elect the layup there. He's going to have to settle for his par. So this opens the door for Mitch. See if he can take the lead.
Oh, yeah. That tree is proving to be a pest for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, take that tree away. This is probably the easiest hole in the course. Keep it there.
Maybe add another one.
Yeah. Poses a pretty tough challenge. Jamie's running that. You can tell he's just trying to play catch up. He's going to have to play aggressive here at the end if he wants to make a run.
Yeah, and Alex had that drop knee straddle. That's not a comfortable shooting position.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mitch is showing a little bit of signs of frustration there. He knew he can make that kind of putt. Who wouldn't get upset missing something they know they can make?
That's a big... Well, that was a lucky save there, but that's a big loss on Mitch's part.
Yeah, working yourself up to tying the leader and
then throwing away a stroke just like that.
Yeah. He's got to be hoping Andrew would do the same, but
Andrew's just been playing consistent, safe golf this entire round. So he's starting to pick it up here a little bit at the end, but I mean, he's only sitting 2 under for the round. Which I think round 1 he had the hot round. He shot 9 or 10 under. So, and you can see him taking a while for Mitch to get over there. He is upset throwing that stroke away.
still steaming.
Yeah. He's going to have to take the bogey there. Still 6 under for the round, though. It's hole 14. Bunch of pars. The only bogey with that missed putt by Mitch. And we're going to move into why I think they call this place the Beast, right?
Oh,
You forgot about this one.
I did. Oh man, it's late over here, folks. So I totally forgot about this. This is probably one of the more pesky ones to edit. B, I can't even imagine being the ones to throw on this hole. But you get the pin kind of perched up on the top of that mound there, but over 1,000 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can't throw over 1,000 feet. But so the cart path is not OB on this hole, but the recreational home, like the backyards of the houses, are OB.
Yeah, and you are not to crawl back there to get it.
Yeah, so do not throw it over that fence that Andrew's kind of flirting with. His comes back though.
And that shot. Yeah, he finds himself kind of up by the AM tee box.
There's a lot of distance between him and that basket.
But if you think about it, like being close to that tee box is kind of where you want to be because that's a stroke difference.
Yeah.
So.
That's a little light on Alex's side of things. So we have Jamie here. And he crushes.
I was surprised to see that hang left so much.
Yeah.
I wonder what he was throwing there. Jamie, if you're watching this, can you comment what you were throwing on this?
Something that had to be understable enough to really keep that.
Or just his arm kills it.
Yeah. Mitch has kind of died a little early as well.
He's committing to that sidearm again.
And
Throw what you know, right?
yeah. To be completely honest, I would probably be doing the same thing. I am primarily a forehand player as well. So Mitch right on this path, and that's why this path is not OB, because you don't want to punish someone on a hole like this, and that's what the course designer said. On a hole this long and this big, no need to punish him.
Yeah, and to be honest, like I would be thankful that I'm having my second shot from the path, because the footing is a little better than the grass.
Yeah. So this goes really high for Andrew. It kind of left his hand a little funky. So that's going to fade to the left a little early. And probably not as much distance as he would have liked.
No, but he's not far from the pack either. So,
No.
because you could see that other disc that was lying there. Oh, that was a good stop by Jamie. He knew that did not feel right. So a good reset, keep you in the game.
So this is his second shot. He's just throwing a nice hyzer to the left. Did that go through that tree?
It did. If that wasn't there, he would have easily gotten another 50 feet.
Oh,
guaranteed.
wow.
That's impressive.
I didn't even know. I did not notice that when we were editing. So Alex going with that forehand again. He's just cutting off more. And that's in range. He can run that.
Yeah, but it's windy.
Yeah. So let's see what he does there. It's Mitch.
Kind of going with a slight anhyzer here. It's going to flex back.
Oh, that's looking really nice.
He's going to find himself up by Alex. A little closer.
He has a really nice Anheuser shot. Mitch does.
That run up helps with that.
Yeah.
Uses your body as like a pendulum.
So we have Jamie here. Just 3 hyzer shots in a row.
And he puts himself within range.
He's inside the circle.
Got a birdie look.
So we have Andrew here. We kind of lose that. I was not expecting him to throw that big of a hyzer shot on that.
And it was
With
fast.
range. Yeah. And then perfect shot lands right there.
All right, so Alex has some work to do.
Let's see what he can do.
You know what? That is the way you play. And
Yeah.
I think,
Let's give it to him.
that's
Yeah.
well deserved, man.
For
Good
sure.
job.
Awesome putt. First Gatekeeper rewind of this final round, coming in the back 9.
And he had some clearance on the cage too, so it was,
It was like
good.
a gazelle galloping up the hill there. And Mitch is...
and that wind got it.
yeah.
He didn't keep the nose down quite enough, and it just up it went.
And we have Jamie here for the birdie. Nice. Good birdie. And I would say on par 5s, you want to be getting the birdie. You're running to get the birdie.
Sorry, folks, I didn't have enough time to reset here, so we're going to have to see Andrew's, pretty easy putt here.
Yeah.
I figured, he's going to make it.
Yeah, it's okay. Instead of watching that, you could just go to our Facebook page, right?
I think that's a really good alternative.
So, yeah, once again, another star frame prevented. Mitch is going to be the only one taking the par there. It's now a 2-stroke lead between him and Andrew.
So Andrew's getting that lead back. He's fighting to climb that ladder again.
Yeah. Don't forget about Jamie, though. He's still in it. So moving to hole 16, par 4, 677 feet. Sand path, or the sand dunes are OB. That dry little creek there is OB.
The car paths are not.
Cart paths are not OB. Once again, a pretty forgiving hole. So we did see in round 1, Jerome threw it into that little sewage ditch. So we're not going to see that today, but we are going to see this crush. This is an absolute crush. That's over 500 feet. It's got to be.
Yeah, close to it at least.
So Andrew's feeling it now. He's got a couple birdies. He can see the light at the end.
That monster putt.
All right. So we have Alex here. That's the traditional play. Just pitch it out over there. Land on the fairway. Let's see what Jamie can do here. Like I said, he's not out of it. Don't count him out. He's only 3 strokes behind, and there's still 3 holes to play. So, and we know he has the arm to crush as well. Look at that. This is going all the way down there by Andrews on a hyzer shot.
It's just nasty.
On a hyzer shot. And Mitch here.
Going more of he was trying to keep it there to the right, and it
Faded early.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a lot of distance to chew off here. I think that blue thing is kind of like the red thing on the other hole. That's probably another sprinkler system.
It got me every time because I'm like, who's next? Who's next?
Whose disc is this?
Yeah.
So Mitch kind of overshoots that. I guess because he had so much distance to make up, he could just kind of let it rip. So he's going to be putting back for his birdie.
Yeah, and that was a shot that really needed to be finessed in there because if you're trying to make up that ground, you need that birdie.
Yeah.
Or bank that they bogey.
Yeah. But on a course like this, I mean, it's unless you're throwing an OB, it's hard to really get a bogey. And the way these guys are playing.
That was coming in hot.
That was coming in hot. I'm not scared. I'm getting used to it. I learned real quick when you have Ricky Wasaki throwing a frisbee at your face.
Andrew finds himself in a little bit of the rough, but he's very close. That should be a tap in for him.
It's Mitch. It's going to run it, but it's not going to be enough for him. So we have Jamie here.
He runs it and he makes it. Almost
Beautiful
bounced out,
putt.
but that'll do.
I'm going to give him an one. It's worth it.
So, folks, we got back-to-back rewinds here.
Yeah.
That was so close.
How'd your kids? How'd your wife?
I really just wanted to see the slow-mo of how it just inched over that cage there.
I want to see the slow-mo of him pulling the disc out of the basket.
And like I said, Andrew had relatively a tap-in for him.
So Andrew's now 4 under, so he's definitely starting to pick it up here at the end. He tastes blood. He knows that it's his to win, and it's his to lose. Mitch already kind of threw his chance away here. And Alex is going to be able to get a birdie here as well. So once again, this is the second hole in a row. Everyone else is birdieing. Mitch is the only par.
I don't really know what I was doing with the camera there.
It's fine. At this point, it's fine. It was the last day. It was hot. We got sunburned really bad because we didn't expect it.
I still have a tan line from this weekend. FYI, everybody. All right, hole 17, par 3 with a 320. Again, I was so excited to be getting this shot, and we're going to take a look here. There's that gap in the tree that we land. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, drone nerds.
Thank you. Don't worry, I clenched for you, so you don't have to when you watch this. So this is, I would say, the easiest hole in the course. You throw it,
agree.
and
you have that backstop
Yeah.
to really just
Yeah,
perfectly
you just-
place you in for a birdie look.
Yeah, you just literally just chuck it down there.
But there is OB.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Up on the path.
there's that putting green for the ball golf course over there. So you want to be second cut or to the right.
And the path. You can throw a little too high and actually land in the path up there, and that would also be OB. But these guys are doing what you traditionally should do, is just throw a left to right hyzer shot or forehand shot, whatever you have. Just kind of throw it right into that wood there.
And that is the only one. And that is very surprising from Jamie. He gets lucky there, but that came up much shorter than he's used to. But he had that OB long in his head probably.
Yeah, probably. This is interesting for Mitch. He's going to take a different route.
He's getting aggressive. Oh, okay.
He's safe.
Yeah, close. He's going to have some work to do.
I thought he would have thrown like an Anheuser shot there, knowing he has such a good one.
Ooh. So he needed that. He's showing a little bit of frustration here.
He knows that's it.
He's probably starting to feel like when his team lost the Super Bowl this year.
Go Birds. Sorry, man. You're a great golfer, but we're from Philly, and we are the world champions, not the Patriots. If you want to, you can go over to our Instagram page. We might even have some things of us in Philly there. So if you want to relive
the glory.
Yeah, the glory. I don't know where I'm going with this. Everyone else is tapping in these birdies.
I mean, we might not ever see that again. So you got to give us that 15 minutes of fame.
So Andrew here, going into the final hole, he's really picked it up here. And here's a cool little stat. So all 3 other players except for Mitch are running with turkeys right now.
Hey.
Past 3 holes, all have birdies.
Mitch probably knows that.
Yeah, so he's
taking notice, and he's just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I think he just wants to get out of here. Moving to hole 18, final hole here. Nice little approach here. I mean, I feel like you can throw a putter off the green or off the tee here. Something really straight, maybe a mid-range. Try to get it right over. So the path is out of bounds. And once again, there's that hazard to that like rough to the left there. So you don't want to just throw anything right.
Is the path technically known as out of bounds, or is it hazard? Because you can play it from where you lie.
I think
on the path.
You can.
I believe you can.
Then it would be hazard.
Because that grassy knoll on the other side is good.
Yes.
So it's really like it would be considered. Because I believe you play it from the cart path.
Yeah, I don't know.
We didn't see anything.
Round 1, John Collins does it, so we would just have to check.
I think he threw from there.
Oh, yeah. Where this would be a hazard, he threw that right in.
And a rough one at that.
Yeah, so Alex is going to have a tough time on this final hole, pitching out of there. That's such an interesting line.
Yeah, and oh boy. Okay.
Whew.
So he's safe.
Yeah, he's safe.
Kicks up some dust, but so it's coming in hot.
So Mitch is just going to go straight right up the middle.
And that looks really good. It fades a little early, but that was the line you'd want to take.
Yeah. Stayed straight pretty long. So this is Alex for his par.
Oh. That looked like that was only off by a couple inches.
Andrew for his birdie. That's okay, though. He knows he has it at this point.
This is an interesting stance here and shot. That's looks like a shovel scoop or something.
Or like a granny shot and when you throw the free throw.
Yeah.
It was like a whoop. I almost want to put a sound effect to it, like a whoop. Like a whoop. So Alex is going to be putting in his bogey here. He had a pretty rough round. He did get himself back to even just to throw it away on the last hole. He's going to finish 1 over. So that did drop him down a little bit.
And we'll see the standings for the entire field in a minute.
So Mitch's getting up there. We're going to have him tap in out of respect. So he's going to finish at 6 under. And he comes right down to this. The man, the myth, the legend. Andrew Herrera took the lead in round 1. He kept it all the way until the end of the tournament. Almost blew it.
But a good tournament.
Yep, and he came through there at the end, and it's a well-deserved victory for him.
So we got Jamie coming in second.
Yeah, Ryan Wilking with the hot round actually came up and tied for 3rd. You could see Jerome Knott and J.C. Kessler working pretty hard. Big shout out to John Collins getting back in the money.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And everyone, thank you so much for this tournament. This was an amazing tournament. We want to be back next year. Thank you for all the support and everything you've done. Do you have any last words?
Just keep on keeping on, folks. We really do appreciate it. We can't say it enough. Thanks for coming along for the ride with us.
Take care, everyone.